MKR, good old maker. All right, so super bullish, still way above this moving average. Haven't done much with this in the last few days. Checked it before and I haven't checked it since, so we'll go over it right now and just see if anything's changing. So first thing I see is these liquidity zones are getting lower. So originally it was up here with this one, then it became here, and now it's down here, but did make higher highs, higher lows recently. Well, up until this point. Now you can see it's kind of, this liquidity zone is coming down even further now. So will be interesting to see what this does. I think it will come down into this zone, retest it again, and probably, yeah, I mean, it might actually break this zone and come a bit lower, but we will see. I'm still bullish on it. I think there's enough momentum here. There's a nice bull structure still. Price is way above this daily moving average. I think it's just pulling back a little bit, taking its time. You can kind of see on this 4-hour time frame your higher highs, higher lows, but just quite a bit of rejection still to the upside. So have to wait. We're going to see what happens when price A comes down to this zone, retests it, if it does, at 1200 mark. And once this moving average catches up, it'll function as support for it. So got to keep that in mind. Do see some potential, upside to this, but yeah, I mean, as of right now, it's just been pretty flat, but definitely wouldn't short this yet. I mean, I wouldn't even short this even if it broke this zone. I just think there's way too much bull momentum here. So I think as soon as it does crack this zone, then you'd be looking for a buy entry. Could actually tighten this up a little bit. So something like this. Kind of like this. Yeah, if price broke this area, be looking for a buy most likely. Especially if this price action continues this way, so like your higher highs, higher lows, if this follows suit and from here on out breaks this zone here, then I'd be looking for a long entry, something like that. I mean, this is the monthly range. I don't think it's gonna hit that, but there's no chance, I don't think. But so you'd have to, that might be like a next month play. We need more liquidity coming into these markets. We need the institutions to back trading all the assets, so in every class. But I mean, your first immediate target would be this area here, right at about 1350, give or take. Yeah, right in this zone here would be the first one. So that's not going to give you enough risk to reward, in my opinion. I mean, maybe if you tighten this a little bit, then you could. That'd be a quickish trade. That wouldn't be like a long-term play. Long-term play would be breaking this area and holding it all the way up. If we look at our higher time frames here, I mean, this is our next area. So depending on how long you wanted to hold this for, you definitely could. But yeah, looking at this weekly, I mean, that is such nice, just straight bulls. Yes, it's rejecting a bit, but it's not pulling down either. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think, yeah, once it breaks this area, I think it's probably good to go right up to here and retest these weekly, these previous once upon a time weekly candles back in May of 2022. But yeah, we need this break of structure here to really signal that. Then I think we'll be good to go. But it has been pretty flat lately, and you can just see a lot of weekly rejected candles here. I mean, this is going on week 4. Weekly, it doesn't really want to close above 1250, so we really need this week to really show us that this wants to go up higher. We really need price to close above 1250 on the week. So I'll actually mark this out. Might be a little bit ugly, but we'll see. We'll just write this here. Must close above week price on the weekly. So that's kind of this is our goal for this week, is for price to close above this 1250 area. Here, I'll make sure that we write this. 1250. We need price to close above this on the weekly to really show us that it wants to go up. And if not, then we just wait. We just wait it out and see if price comes down to this area, starts rejecting. We can look for a buy entry there. But it might even break below this line, and then you're looking at possible entries down here. But that is all dependent on price breaking either up or down here. So as of right now, I got nothing on MKR here, but still hopeful. And I'd like to catch a move on this just because it is so bullish. Like, you can make some good money real quick if this breaks through. So there's just the momentum is here. So once this breaks, once every all the institutions resume trading and summer months come to an end, I mean, if this breaks this area, then it's gonna go for a nice run most likely. So I want to catch that. So just gonna wait it out, check back on this in a few days, see what it does, see how this weekly closes. So I'll definitely check back on this by Friday. Or sorry, I guess these cryptos close on Sunday technically. So we have till Sunday for this to close above 1250. So that is what I'm waiting for MKR here.